Hello and welcome back to the continuation of my Eternal series. In the previous 3 videos we've completed the Empty Throne campaign, which is essentially an introductory questline for all 5 of the various factions available in the game and the game's core features. We have learned how to summon creatures, cast spells, or react to the opponent's actions, and how to interpret and use different keywords on the cards more effectively. Now that we are finished with those, the game would still like to hold our hands a bit further by introducing us to a new game mode called Gauntlet, where according to my memories from a few years back, we'll spend a lot of time grinding for better ranks and more reward chests. I'm also looking forward for puzzles, which are essentially brain teasers for specific gameplay scenarios with fixed cards and situations from where you must achieve victory or turn the tides of battle. These are currently logged until we finish at least one gauntlet, so that's another reason to play that besides the obvious rewards that we'll be getting from there. I would also like to mention that today marks the 14th of July, which means that you can now pre-order the new campaign called Hour of Glass with a bunch of different bundle options. If you're interested in this, check out the game's website for more details. I'll post the link in the description below, but you can also reach it from within the game. For the time being, I'll try to stay on the free-to-play path for as long as possible to see what anyone could achieve in Eternal with a bit of practice and some spare time on their hands. This intro is already too long, so let's jump into playing a gauntlet, shall we? Okay, so this is the gauntlet. We can battle through a gauntlet of increasingly difficult AI opponents, we can defeat the final boss for the grand prize, and we can see some chests as reference images. If you want to know more about Gauntlet, you can click on the help icon in the top right corner of the screen, which will give you a more detailed description of the whole event. You can basically play until you reach 7 wins or 2 losses, whichever comes first. However, at Diamond and Master difficulty settings, you will only be able to lose once and then you will be eliminated. If you manage to win all 7 rounds, you will be getting 3 silver chests. Every 7th match of the Gauntlet will be played against a boss. These have unique rules that affect the game, as you can see. The progression system is quite straightforward as well. Each win and loss after the first match will adjust the difficulty setting of the gauntlet. So basically, if you keep winning more, the opponents will be getting harder and harder to beat. In addition to this, if you manage to reach 7 wins in a single run, this will increase your rank. You will begin your progression with no rank at all, but if you manage to get 7 wins, you will be put into the next available bracket. These brackets are currently Bronze, Silver, Gold, Diamond and Masters. Whenever you level up your rank, you will also be getting a chest that will replace one of the 3 silver chests that I was talking about earlier. The final section will tell you that your rank will be reset upon each new major set release, and this is also an opportunity for the developers to introduce more bosses to the game, so these can be found after every 6th match, so the 7th match will be also against the boss, but these can be new ones if a new set is released. After all this information, I think it's high time that we head into the gauntlet and see how well we can do. So yeah, these are the 5 decks that we unlocked earlier when we were playing against AI, during the tutorial matches I mean. I think I like Primal Fury with the flying creatures. I think that's the one I like the most. And now let's jump into our first match. So I will be going first. I only have 1 sigil in my hand, which is a risky play. I can only play this hatchling. I think I'll keep it. It might be risky, but if we draw more sigils, we will be deploying these creatures in no time. And sometimes you have to just take more risk. This is a 1/2 flyer, so a nice evasive creature to start with. At least that's what I thought. We didn't draw any new sigils, so we must end our turn. It might not have been the best idea to start this gauntlet off with a hand like that. Sadly, we have to wait another turn and see if we draw another sigil or not. Let's hope for the best. Okay, so we got our 3rd sigil. What does Aegis? Protect from 1 spell, I think that's good for us. But I think Ice Sprite is better because we can stun the 3/1 and then we are effectively blocking the other 2 creatures. Even though this has quick draw.
Who says you can't play with fire? Who says you can't play with fire?
Our opponent has a lot of spells. I think I'll just deploy a flyer. and attack for 1. Aegis will protect it from a spell at least. So he will resist the first spell, that's good. Opponent couldn't attack us. Now at 4 power, what should we do? We can boost our flyers, we can stun another enemy unit. I think stunning one of these is not a good idea at this moment, so I will rather give my units with flying some +1/+1s. Next turn I might be playing this, depending on their choice of creature. Okay, so now this is a 4/4, I want to definitely stun that next turn, but I don't want to block it now. Especially with quick draw. So yeah, I will be stunning that. All my creatures will be attacking. Next turn I want to give this flying with the Cobalt Acolyte. And don't worry guys, we are experiencing this deck as we go along, so I don't even know what cards are in this. Another flying creature, but now I just can give
Take it to the skies.
this one flying. Is it for the end of turn? No, it's forever. Okay, so we can deal a lot of damage here. I want to keep him as a blocker for now. I think this won't be stunned the next turn, so we need some blockers for that. Yeah, I think I'll block it. In the off chance that they had something to pump it with. But they didn't, so that's good. But now we are winning in the air. We can also do some fancy moves like this. If I exhaust and target this, I will only lose my unit because it still has quick draw. So yeah, just kill one of the wolves and attack with one creature for the win. So that's our first win against the AI. As we can see, we are leveling up. Oh, we got 100 shift stones. I think these are like shards, so we can craft cards from this, and we also got some gold. We got our first win, and this is our current price, a wooden chest. Basically, every chest has a chance to upgrade to the next level except for the wooden chests, and they all have different rewards. So we have wooden, bronze, silver, gold, diamond, and I think the rank up chest is the highest, but you can only get that at 7 wins and only until you haven't reached masters. But I will post like a small chart or picture or just some text across this screen where you can see all the rewards from the different chests. But right now, I think we are going to move to our next combat. I saw that we could have edited our deck if we wanted to. I highly doubt that we will reach 7 wins with these basic decks, but yeah, our dreams will never die. Nice flying creatures again, so I will keep these. The curve is very low. I think this is a May ability. Yeah, so I can choose to discard a card or not.
Peace is its own reward.
He has Aegis as well. I think I'll double spell this turn. This will give me Aegis, plus I will get a new sigil for our next turn, and then I can still deploy my hatchling. I don't think I wanna discard anything, because these are all great cards, so I will skip this right now.
Not on my watch.
Now I want to deploy some blockers against these creatures. I still don't want to discard anything.
They will be punished.
Now they have a great blocker in the air for us. And this means that I can't effectively attack them, so I will just play the Cobalt Acolyte and give a unit flying, or what I can do is just keep up 2 power and deal 4 damage to an attacking enemy. I think I'll keep up Lightning Strike and see what we can do with that.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Okay, so they're targeting my creatures. I'm surprised that they didn't attack. I still don't want to attack into the flying creature, even though that would mean nothing because I lost my creature that I was counting on. Yeah, so we can't discard anything right now. Okay, so this is a 4-3 now, but now we can take it out. That's what we've been waiting for.
Not quite as planned.
Okay, so this has Aegis, so I will be playing this just to have some power in the air as well. I think I might be blocking this one, but this is quick draw, so it can kill one of my units before I can even draw damage or deal damage. I think that means that we are essentially blocking this one. I know I will probably lose my flyer this way. Maybe we can just prevent the damage and that's it. Another 4-2 with quick draw. And another flying creature. Yeah, I think we are losing this race right now. But that's the best I can do currently. Opponent is just way too ahead on creatures. If I were to attack, or not attack, if I were to defend with all 3 of them, like this, it can probably only kill one of my 1/4s and it will still die. I wouldn't consider that a good turn, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I don't want to be holding on to this one.
Take it to the skies.
I could have played it earlier, but I was hoping to draw into something like that stunning troll or something like that. But I still want to keep this on defense, so I might be attacking like this. And let's hope that they don't draw anything with lifesteal on it. I could kill it, but I think it's not worth it. And with our final primal sigil we can summon Elin Fearless with flying, and all my other primal units will have +1/+1, and whenever I attack I can draw 2 cards. Okay, so best thing that could have happened. And I think I'm fine attacking like this. We can even send her as well. This will force a chump block. Okay, exhaust, that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, if we attack, we can draw 2 cards as well. But it doesn't really matter. And now we have 2 matches in the bag. Let's see our rewards at the end. We are still at level 2. Second one in the bag, and now we have 2 wooden chests. Let's go to the third one. I'm curious to see how far we can go with a basic deck like this. Especially with the level of AI also increasing. I think I can keep this. We have plays for days. Our trusty little cloud snake hatchling is always on the battlefield. I want to develop my board first. Oh wow. So this is some kind of a reanimator deck, I'm guessing, because discarding the top cards of your library isn't that beneficial otherwise. And yeah, we can draw a sigil, why not?
Winds protect me.
And attack for 1. Did I even attack with this one last turn? I don't think so.
Touch of shadow.
Almost there.
We drew a lightning strike. I won't be using it though. This is Echo, so they have another one like this. I don't want to be polymorphing anything. So it's just a regular attack again in the air. I think I can do it like this, and if they pump it, I could have killed it. But it's better this way. Yeah, we can still attack in the air. Let's keep up the pressure. I think I want to do it like this. Which means that we get rid of 1 blocker. But they have another one.
Almost.
And they got the other half of the Echo creature. Next turn we will have Arachnodon with Overwhelm. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. But let's attack first. Okay, they didn't do anything, so let's summon our biggest creature. What was that? I don't know. So this is a creature with flying. I think I can attack with this. They need 6 damage to kill it. This is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can attack with 2 of these. They are stunning my unit, so that's okay. And now we can summon our Primal Incarnation. We have enough Primal Sigil to give it enough influence.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
So now we have quite a damage in the air. I can still deploy Thunderbird as well. But let's attack first and see what the enemy does. Okay, so this will be stunned again. I think this represents how many turns it will stay stunned. What was their previous one? Stun an enemy unit. Yeah, I think this is it. So this still has 1 turn of stun on it, and this has 2. That's what my guess is. But I will be deploying Thunderbird now. How many stun cards does this enemy have? The sad thing is, I don't know what those cards are that he's playing. They don't show up anywhere, or maybe this is it, the Seat of Cunning. It might be. Once this, I can get a Primal Sigil and I gain Aegis. So that's good.
Winds protect me.
Like I said, the stun has already faded from my Rakhtodon. This still has one on it. But I can attack like this. They still don't have enough damage to kill my Rakhtodon. But my flying mom will get stunned. I don't know why they didn't stun this one instead. Now I can do it like this. Declare blockers, kill the other one. Yeah, I should have waited and used it on this one, but I didn't know that at the time. What I can do is just attack in the air and hope for the best. Or maybe I can do it like this. They will probably block it with the 6-4. And I can still deploy my creature. I also could have transformed it into a 1/1 frog, but I wanted to keep it up in case we have something that we couldn't deal with. Okay, so basically we just won. I mean, we already won in the air, but why not? That's a clean win. Let's see if we ranked up. No, we are still at level 2, but that's okay. 3-0, and that means we have 2 wooden chests and 1 bronze chest. Okay, so this hand looks way too expensive. So I'm going to redraw it. That's more like it. They can look at their top card and decide where they want to put it. And yeah, let's hope that we are not flooding at the moment, because we already drew 6 of our sigils. Or power cards, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm going to be using this for a bigger threat, so right now I'm just going to summon this one. If they decide to attack, I might use my lightning strikes on the soldier. Okay, so silence means that it won't be able to fly. But I want to kill this anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to deploy my ice sprite. I think right now this will be the better play with flying, but I think it will be answered soon. But I can at least kill the 0-3 on their side. Well, we might as well just chomp, but I think that's overwhelm, right? So we will still be taking 2 damage. Then I think it doesn't really matter. Well, I would have taken only 1, but whatever. Okay, so they can draw Justice Sigils for days. I think I want to stun this. That's totally fine with me. And yeah, I don't want to be doing anything else. Okay, so with silence I've lost the ability to stun this forever. Or this one instead, sorry. I can already feel that this will be either a hard match or our first loss. Yeah, we don't have any other units with flying, so I'm guessing we should be just deploying this one and use killer like this. And next turn I can deploy Elin, Fearless, give it +2/+2. Or it would have been +1/+1, but I just got confused with the damage. I think I will be chomping now. Since this no longer flies and doesn't have killer, this one got progressively worse. But I still want to play it because it's a 6/6 and a decent blocker.
People, I am home.
I think this is something of a strange interaction. Oh, because it doesn't require my units to be flying, they just need to be primal. Okay, okay, I like that. So I can attack for 2. That's good. That's even better for us because we can replay it and then they won't be silenced. And yeah, that's good. Oh, but oh, I didn't even notice that. So the silence is forever. So even if I play it again, it won't have its original attributes. I think I risk Primal Incarnation then. If I attack with this, they will just block with the 0/7. So I will go like this. Okay, and which one of these creatures I want to be polymorphing? I might just be playing this and give this one flying. I think that's a more rewarding play. Next turn we can polymorph one of their creatures, probably their best blocker, because now they are top decking. We can also pump our team because almost all of them fly, so let's start with this one. And what do I want to do? Even if I polymorph this one, they will probably just block with this, so I don't want to be attacking with the Cobalt Acolyte. I think this is fine. We can draw 2 cards again. I didn't even notice that we have Exaxes, but that's our 4th win now. We've also leveled up and got 100 shards. And the next reward will be the Flame of Zultapek. 4 wins in the bag. That means we have 2 bronze chests and only 1 wooden chest. So let's go for the next one. I love these cards, but these are too expensive again. And this one is much better.
Focus, child.
That would be a good one, but I think the more power effective play is just to play the Hawk or the Thunderbird, whatever it's called. Attacking is pointless at this stage. But that one's flying as well, so it doesn't really matter. I will be attacking with this one, however, once I draw something of a lower cost, just to switch some cards around in my hand. That's good because now they only have one blocker, so I can essentially go all in with all of these. I don't know if I can discard a sigil. I think red means that I don't even have anything else in my deck that's higher than 7 power cost, and I can't discard these ones, but I will try. Oh, it worked. So, I don't know what the red means. But I can draw 2 cards. I think I will use it in the enemy's turn because it's a fast spell. We are passing priority back and forth, and now before I start my turn I will play Wisdom of the Others. These are good cards. Next turn I will be able to deploy Arachnodon again. But now I will just play this and thin out the deck, get some more primal sigils. They can only block 2 of my creatures. And I think I don't need my 8th sigil. Okay, so they had something with ambush. So essentially they are blocking all my creatures, but at least one of them died. They have another one of this.
Focus, child.
Okay, so they are just drawing sigils. I'm going to deploy Arachnodon. And let's see what we can do. They basically all have 0 damage, so it doesn't hurt to go all in. Let's see how they block. But they all have profitable blocks, so they won't be sacrificing this. So yeah, it doesn't matter if I block or not. Maybe next turn. They also had something with ambush. All these creatures line up really well against mine.
The path has been set before you.
Okay, we have a 3/3 with a killer on it. This one has flying, so I think flying is the way to go, at least for now.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
Because at least this can attack past all of these guys. What happens if I attack with this? I can search up with something of a higher cost, but I like all of my cards, so I don't think I want to do that. Especially with Lightning Strike available at 2 power.
The path has been set before you.
Now I'm kind of liking giving my units +1/+1 and keeping up Lightning Strike. Or what I can do is just use my killer on something irrelevant, like these ones. I think +1/+1 is better. Yeah, I don't want to be drawing any more sigils, so I'm going to sacrifice this, or discard rather. And I can still deploy this one. Which one should I be stunning? I think I will be stunning one of the higher toughness creatures. And then my turn there.
Touch of shadow.
Thankfully we've prevented that, so they didn't gain the life. And now if I deploy this, it will also be a 4/4. And I can now directly attack one of their units like this. All my flying units can start attacking again. What happens if I attack on the ground as well? They can't kill my units, so I think attacking with all of these is fine. I don't want to be discarding my Lightning Strike though. Okay, so they're just soaking up the damage. I would have thought that they will be throwing more creatures under the bus. And yeah, if we attack in the air, I don't think they have a chance. Especially... yeah, I don't want to be using my killer here, because then it will make it exhausted, and I think attacking with it is just better. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so we won again. Let's see where we are at. This is 3 bronze chests already. And let's jump into our 6th match. A lot of sigils with some early plays. But I would like some more creatures, so I think I'll still redraw this. I think it got a little bit better. Especially with the Whispering Wind. This is a really good card if they don't deal with it. I quite like it. I think I have enough sigils to draw something else. And maybe we can discard one of them and draw another one with this. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, that's decent. We can also double spell.
Says you can't play with fire.
We've prevented that damage with the sigil.
Can you hear them?
These will have +1/+1 on them now. It's harder for the enemy to deal with them. And I don't think I wanna discard anything else. So let's just skip this. And let's hope that we will be drawing one more sigil during the next 3 turns. If we draw more, we can always discard them. I mean, with the Whispering Wind. So yeah, I have all my sigils needed for the Erectodon. I don't want to be throwing away anything else. Right now I'm quite confidently developed my board. But now I think we can sacrifice one of these sigils if we attack with all of them. We can instantly draw 2 cards. Units can't fly this turn. Okay, that's okay. If they can't fly, I wonder how they still get the +1/+1. Because they still have the flying attributes on them, but they can't. I don't know how this works. Okay, so this was a card with Echo, which means they will be getting duplicates of it. And they've used both of them. I won't be starting my turn, I will draw 2 cards instead. 2 sigils, that's okay. And what's this? At the start of my turn I can draw a card. Since they don't have any creatures, I think having card advantage is good. However, we are so far ahead on board that I think I can afford to summon the Erectodon. How much damage is this? This is 6 damage. So I can win in 3 turns with the current lineup. If I deploy the Erectodon, that's 6 damage plus 5. So I think we will be getting there next turn. So let's just use it like this. If I can't win next turn, this will be my choice. And we can switch out the sigil for something else. Next turn, this is 11 damage. That's still not enough. This should be enough, however. So yeah, this is just 9 damage, but as you can see they are at 8. So managed to beat them. We are at level 3 still. Let's see where our reward's standing at. One of the chests have been upgraded to silver. And now it is time for our final match. This will be against the boss. I think we can still lose once, but if we lose twice we are out of the game. Yeah, let's jump into it and see how well we can do with this basic deck. So this is the ability that I was talking about at the beginning of the video. So every boss encounter has some sort of special rule attached to it. So empty the coffers. When a player ends their turn with an empty hand, they draw 7 cards. So it is advantageous to just keep playing our cards from our hands, because then we can draw more. Is basically what it is. I'm guessing they will have some sort of discard effect that will be helping them in this. Yeah, most of these cards are too expensive for us to wait for them, especially on the play. We need to be more aggressive. This didn't get any better, so... What's a grenadine? It's just a 1/1 creature, okay. Now I need some sigils to draw. I think this will be a fast loss, by the looks of it. Opponent is already further ahead than I ever imagined. This is like a token deck from Magic, so it goes wide really fast. And I don't have anything to deal with these creatures at the moment. It would be nice to draw the spell that deals 1 damage and stuns every unit, because that will mean I will kill 4 of them, or 5 now. But this is just to beat down. Yeah, we don't even have a chance. And we didn't even draw another sigil. So yeah, redrawing the cards might have been a wasted interaction. But I don't think we could have gotten a better result with the first hand anyway. So that's our first loss in the bag. I think we can still try to rematch this opponent. Yeah, as you can see we have 1 loss. Let's hope that the next one will be a little bit better. Okay, so now this is a different opponent. When a player plays a second unit in a turn, they draw a card. Okay. So now it's advantageous to double spell. I mean, double creature spell in a turn. Yeah, I like this better. This will give me a higher chance of winning.
Time quickens.
Cloud Hatchling is a decent blocker against it. If they lose this creature, their maximum power will go down as well. I could have attacked, I don't know why I didn't click on it. I'm just foolish. Let's hope this doesn't mean that I've lost. Going wide is a good strategy. So let's hope that I can draw one of my spells that deals with all of these creatures. I can draw 2 cards, I can stun something, or I can give a unit flying. I think I will be attacking first, that's for sure. Do I need someone to be stunned forever? I don't think so. At least not at this time. I want to be giving flying to a bigger creature, so I think the best play will be to play this in the opponent's turn. And draw 2 cards.
It's written right here.
Two sigils, perfect. And the third one. And yeah, next turn I can play Primal Incarnation. And I can still thin out my deck like this.
Winds protect me.
I will be attacking in the air in the meantime. Opponent could still be attacking because I can block a lot of their creatures.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
Next turn I will be casting the Staff of Stories just to have some card advantage. Having advantage is essential in these types of games. What did that do? Just a 3/3. We might be able to stun it for now, and if we double spell we also draw a card, or at least that was the special rule. I don't know how I can check the special rule now. But yeah, that's also a valuable strategy. But I can only double spell with these and I don't want to give anything flying at this moment, so yeah, I just use this as a relic weapon and I will be attacking in the air. Okay, so now they want to get rid of the weapon. And I don't want that to happen, but I don't think I can do anything. At least it incentivized an attack, so that's always good. Now I can stun 2 units. So what happens if I do it like this? And this. And now I think since I've double spelled, I should have drawn something. Right? Or does it happen on my end step? Or is this only available for her? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Yeah, just attack in the air for the win. We managed to beat all our opponents. That's good. It wasn't a clean 7-0, but it was a 7-1. I'm still happy for that. And we also completed our quest for today. At least one of them, so we get a free forge reward. I mean a free forge ticket, so we can participate in the forge basically without paying anything. It's essentially a draft mode where you can pick the cards and then you get to keep them once you've played enough games with them. But let's see what we got at the end. Oh, so it wasn't a regular wooden chest, it was just basically the reward for the quest. Okay, we've unlocked the theme deck. I don't know what a theme deck is. Arcane of Glory, which is Fire and Justice. I think this might be the, what's it called? The Warcry deck? I think so. Yeah, type it in the comment if I'm wrong, but yeah, we will be checking this out in another video. We got a 7-1. And as you can see, we got the 3 silver chests, but one of the chests was upgraded to a rank up chest. So I will be claiming my rewards. Each and every chest has a chance to upgrade to the next level, so the wooden chests I think can't be upgraded, but the bronze can upgrade into a silver one and the silver can upgrade into a gold. Okay, so we got some gold and a new card, which is quite pricey, but it has Overwhelm. Okay, but it gets a power discount if I have creatures with 7 or more attack or more power. Another pack of gold and a spell that can transform a unit into a pig and then kill it. I don't know why it is important that it can transform it first. It's probably a fun card, I don't know. And this is our rank up reward. Moderate amount of gold and a booster pack. And now we've achieved the rank of bronze in Gauntlet, so next time if we manage to beat it again with a 7 and 1 or 7 and 0 score, we will be upgraded to silver and so on and so forth. We've got the new deck, and now it seems I've unlocked more quests for us to complete, so I can use the deck that I've just unlocked. I can complete a forge, I can play an expedition, casual or ranked battle. I still don't know what throne and expedition is. I think throne is the current meta, so it's the last set and some carefully curated cards picked from the previous sets. And expedition is like all the cards from all the sets. So if you build a deck like this is like the wild format in Hearthstone. I also got another quest, so basically if I keep on playing for 3 days, I will be getting another theme deck. Okay, so that's it for today, folks. I think I will be wrapping this up. We got our free forge ticket. We might have to be looking at this at some point in the future. And I think we will be spending more time in the Gauntlet as well, testing out new decks, for example the one that we've just unlocked, the Rakano banner one. And yeah, we've also unlocked puzzles. That's always a nice feature, so I want to do more videos on puzzles, especially how to solve them, how to approach them and so on. So thank you for your time, thank you for your sacrifice that you've managed to watch this video till the end, and I wish you a nice day.